1, 2, 3, 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me on this fine summer's day for an absolutely brilliant episode of the Mudblood podcast. This week's guest, Jamie Hutchinson. You'll know him from the Hot Water Green Room podcast. He's fucking brilliant. This was one of the strangest but best episodes we've ever done. We laughed non-stop. Do enjoy the show. Before we start though, we do just have to have a quick word from our beautiful, lovely sponsors over at Manscaped. You know what Manscaped are. This is a weekly thing. I keep telling you. I'm going to keep telling you. Oh, the ads are boring. I don't care. I'm doing this for the love of shaved balls and money, but mainly just because I want people out there to know they can get shaved, they can be hygienic, they can have fresh, clean balls, and they can do it at a good price. Go on to Manscaped, use the code Mudblood. You get 20% off your order. You get the Lawnmower 4.0. You get the ball toner. You get a little nose trimmer. You get the ball deodorant. You get a little bag to keep all your bag cleaning stuff in. We've told you it before. We'll keep telling you. We'll have to keep telling you contractually. They're making us do it. But we have to keep telling you. Manscaped.com. Use the code Mudblood. It's a great product. I shave my balls with it all the time. Go on to the Patreon. I'll show you. That's what's on the Patreon. Bollocks out. That's what we do. Also, check out the Mudblood Patreon. We get extra episode every week with myself and Paddy doing Q&As. We get guests on. There's a lot of great stuff on there. There's almost 2 years worth of content on the Mudblood Patreon. Check it out if you can't get enough of our wonderful stuff. Go on to the Mudblood Patreon. Also go on to manscaped.com and use the code Mudblood. Enjoy this week's episode.
Ball bags.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this week's edition of the Mudblood podcast with myself, William Thompson.
And myself, Paddy McDonald.
And this week we're joined by a fantastic guest, one of my favourite comedians at the moment, Mr. Jamie Hutchinson.
Oh, thanks for that, mate. I'm good, mate. I've been up all night. I've not slept.
Yeah, you have one of the
raiding.
maddest...
Not raiding.
No, I wish, mate. Because I had an early flight. I get paranoid I'm going to sleep through.
Mate, I do the exact same
thing.
thing.
I just got twatted. I got twatted like 4 till 11. I thought, I'm fucking smashed now. So I thought, can I go sleep? It's too much of a risk. I'll just comatose through my alarm. So I just carried on boozing until about 4:30. I then got an Uber to the airport and then like fucking sobered up in the airport. So technically still on a night out. But
fuck, I didn't know that. I know you told me you're flying over just to do podcasts at the minute. I didn't know you had been out all night last night.
Yeah, so I was just I didn't go out all night. I went out from like 4 to 11, just my local in the beer garden. Got back home and then I'm like, oh, if I sleep then I'm done.
Yeah.
So it's like you toy me the idea of getting some narcotic, just to say, professional ones.
Yes,
do you know what I mean?
To keep you going.
A few lines of wide awake.
Yeah. So, but I'm trying to cut down on all that. So I thought I'll just have some more cans and drink myself sober.
I love the thing behind that, like the sense in your head going, oh, I know this is definitely the route to take here. Like,
but when you've been drinking, you convince yourself anything that will mean you can keep drinking.
Yeah.
I'll drive to gigs, I have one, and be like, I'll just leave the car. That means tomorrow, I've to hungover, get a fucking glider, fuck knows where.
Yeah.
But in my mind, I'm like, this is perfect, this is a perfect.
Well, his wedding, you booked the fucking room. Like, and
I lived 5 minutes away. Spent about £200 a room that I could have walked home from.
In fairness, I know why you booked the room. Because when you're drunk, you think, I'm going to get my hole. And then the realistic thing is, that didn't happen.
I'm too drunk to get my hole at this point.
Yeah.
But it was like...
He's making strides. I mean...
It was more the point of like... The party
He was making strides.
He was making strides.
With females?
Yeah.
At one point, it got too much for me, and I was like, I was too afraid.
And males?
At one point, it got too much. Like, remember, it was your 100th around the dance floor, and 3 of them were like pulling me in separate directions, and I was like, someone fucking help me! Because one had me by my tie, one had me by the arm, one had me by the other arm.
Right,
And I was like, I'm not enjoying this at all. Like,
Right, okay.
felt like the fucking Scarecrow in Wizard of Oz.
So they were fighting for your attention.
Yeah.
I did not see any of this.
Did you not?
No.
You turn a blind eye when it suits you, sir.
That's probably it. No, I just didn't see it because I was fucking chasing after a 3 and a fucking 5-year-old.
There were random points of nights. Steaming me was coming up with just different children. You're like, you've lost this one. Look after her. She's wearing messing.
I spent hours trying to woo a lady at a wedding because we just kept getting caught at the back of the queue and I thought, this is such a good origin story. Do you know what I mean? Like, when we met at the back of a wedding, I was thinking about my wedding speech. When we get married, we met at Adam's wedding. Yeah. And she turned out to be a lesbian.
But you can't turn them for a night.
by the end of the night, I was on ketamine. And do you know, like sometimes when your room goes bendy and stuff, the dance floor to me was starting to look like a swimming pool. Do you know, like the lights and stuff and the wave of how you actually feel? Because you're sort of like floating anyway.
Yeah.
I had to get talked out of, I'm going to dive in this dance floor to impress her. That's not going to impress her. And you'll give yourself concussion.
Yeah, did a swanton bomb under the fucking dance floor. You're going to get hurt.
But in my head, it was an Olympic-sized pool. Everyone was dancing on.
Fuck me. I done the door in Beckett's, which is a mad... It's not even open anymore. Well, the bar's open, but the nightclub's not. And New Year's Eve, they were like, do you want to work New Year's Eve? You get double money. And I was like, yeah. Podrick was only a baby. And Andrea come up for me to do the 12 o'clock thing in the car park, in the Jeep, with the baby, because she didn't want me to miss it. It was first, like, New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And I went back in, and literally from 11:30 to 12:05, I don't know what the fuck happened, but stuff kicked in, or people just went fucking boogly. But this guy run out, and the stairs was a dog leg, so it went like that. So there's the balcony right outside the thing, and he just fucking run and dived, and one I got, and I went, he's fucking dead. And then when I looked down, he landed on top of 2 people, and it was a girl and a fella, and the girl broke her leg with him landing on it. And this cunt's just got up and was running about as if nothing fucking happened. Do you know what I mean? And then the whole place just went mad. 2 girls started fighting on the fucking dance floor. And I'm in. Do you ever try and separate 2 girls fighting?
It's horrendous.
Their hands is literally her.
Yeah.
I said to the old woman, the only thing you can do, you go to the back of her and I'll go to the back of her, and we're fucking trying to pull them apart. And the fucking girl's fella looks on the dance floor and just sees me doing this with his missus and went, that cunt's fucking dummy bucking my bird. Run down, hit me with a bottle, and literally we threw out like 19 people in the space of 5 minutes.
Fuck me.
And then the fella's like, didn't mean to hit you with a bottle, I thought you were riding my bird on the dance floor. Like, and I was like, fuck me, like what the fuck is going on? But the stuff, whatever it was that night, the people started taking, it just sent everybody fucking boogaloo. And our fella bit his girl's eyeball.
Yes.
And the fucking stuff came out. It was fucking mental. People were just fucking gone. I was like, whatever they're taking or whatever's being sold in here.
Is that the night you've told me this story, and I love the end of it because you're all kicking the fuck out of the guy who bit his girl eyebrow and then, or his eye out, threw him out onto a bunch of guys in the street.
Who'd already been through it.
And they were like, what the fuck? Why are you throwing him out for? And you went, he bit his fucking girlfriend's eye out and like went to close the door.
And all I heard was,
Just a bunch of guys kicking
it just kicked the bollocks out.
I've also never in my life heard the phrase dummy bucking.
Dummy bucking? Never?
Never have heard dry humping. What would you...
Dummy bucking?
I shagged a fence once. I was 11 and just got my first girlfriend, non-wood, and we was just playing out and stuff, and I was just having a piss on the fence, and then they had like a little hole in it, so I just started like she was watching me have a piss, which it's on her.
Yeah.
So I finished, and I thought she's still looking at me to do something here, so I just started sticking my dick in the hole of the fence to try and impress her.
Was the fence good?
Did you see that guy shagging a tree?
No.
This fella's shagging a tree, gets arrested and that, and everyone's kind of, oh, you fucking weirdo and all that, and this, I don't know what it is with me with wood, right? But I just thought, the first thing I thought it's a fucking good-looking tree, though, to be fair. It's the way
So
it's hard.
you were thinking of
Having like an arse on it.
you were thinking of branching out from fences. People were shouting, "Leave that alone!"
Could have got a bit involved, had a treason.
I just need to get.
That's the worst joke I've ever made.
I just need to get to the root of the issue. Proper your dad. Christ.
Is it illegal to shag trees? I didn't know this.
I don't think it's on.
I mean, you can't go to jail for something not being on. Like, I didn't know it was illegal to fuck trees.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tree huggers must have done it first, though.
Really? They're just dry bucking them.
They're
though,
dummy bucking.
Yeah,
You're dummy bucking the tree. Do it fucking right.
dummy bucking.
Just Jamie shouting, "You're doing it wrong, you fucking prick." Stick it in.
Well, yeah, because he's got a dick out, it's probably indecent exposure, isn't it?
Right, fair,
So-
fair.
Is it? We've talked about it before, so we'll not go into it. But there was a guy caught in England with the tractors. I don't know if you ever seen it.
Oh,
But then they found out he was like, no, but it's only one type of tractor. And then they went to his house and they found 465 videos of him riding similar tractors all around England. So he was travelling around England to find this exact tractor.
fucking hell. I've seen people like wank on the car and that.
Yeah.
To, like,
Yeah.
be in a relationship with the car and stuff like that.
It's fucking crazy. It's good. Have you fucked another fans from it, or was that?
Yeah, what's the weirdest thing you've fucked?
Oh, fucking hell.
This is the show for the next
Ruby
hour.
from 2017. This was I changed the name for legal purposes, but this was a girl I pulled in a nightclub. Like, fucking amazing. Like, 10 out of 10. I thought, I can't believe I'm fucking pulling this bird. What is going on here? I can't believe everything's fell into place. You know what I mean? I took her home and I woke up the morning after thinking, fucking proud of myself and that. It's only like 19, 20. And she was covered by the quilt. She just had a head on a pillow. I went, oh, fuck, I fucked a dwarf. Because she had dwarf head.
Did she look like that? Right, yeah.
She had dwarf head. She had water on the brain.
Okay.
So she had, like, you know,
And she was a 10 out of 10.
body-wise. But I was in a nightclub, wasn't
It's no weight here, what?
I was in a nightclub. So she had the head and chin. But she had,
See,
like...
when you were riding her, please tell me you were going, hi ho.
But she had, like, you know, like sort of melted waxwork. It's like Madame Tussauds left near a radiator or something. So I don't want to be honest, she was a lovely girl. I'm like, fucking hell, fuck this dwarf, man. And she turned out to be tall dwarf, like, you know, like 5'2". So she had, like, tall dwarf syndrome.
That's most people who have ever fucked me's reaction as well. Oh, fuck this dwarf.
You actually could play a dwarf.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm about 4 inches off legally being one.
Our aunt is like half an inch away from being legally a dwarf.
That's unlucky, innit? Because you can't even claim it.
The women
Nah,
in
you
our
can't-
family,
yeah.
the women in our family are literally,
Tiny.
yeah. But I think Auntie is about 4'7", 4'8",
Fuck off this shit.
something like that. My granny was 4'10".
Yeah, my mummy's only 4'11".
Yeah. So the tiny.
I feel your family's the only family I'm around where I'm like, I'm normal height.
Yeah.
Like your family.
Height comes from the woman's side,
They
doesn't
might
it?
be small, but they shoot you with them.
Right here. Same as my family. Believe it or not, I'm like the second tallest of the men in my family.
Is that right?
Something like that. Not
Yeah,
too
'cause
far off.
my
it, we're
uncles
all
are small
fucking midgets.
too. Like, I'd be taller than them,
Yeah.
but they're small.
And then my dad's small too.
Yeah, but that's not. He's 5'7", 5'8", something like that.
Yeah, we're all average, right?
But anyway, sorry. So let's
You
go.
shag the small ones.
Yeah. I was trying to sneak her out the house and that, do you know what I mean? It was quite easy, pocket. And I was trying to get her out the house, and my mum's like a wind-up merchant, because this girl, right, she's being she's doing it to boost my ego. She's being over the top loud. Like, I know I'm not this good. I'm not good at this.
Yeah.
You don't need... Like,
She's giving you the Brazzers performance.
yeah, give me the couple of balls, yeah,
And you're
right.
giving her the Greg's dick.
Yeah, give me right there. That's it. But come on, I'm not fucking shagging Meryl Streep here. Fucking relax. It's fine. I've come to terms with it. I'm just not good at this. I'm better at other stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like capital cities and maths. don't need to be good at pussy. It's fine. So I'm trying to sneak her out the house, but she's fucking kept my mum up all night, hasn't she? So my mum's like always trying to wind me up and that. I'm trying to get her out the house, and she's got her back to me mum. My mum's at the top of the session. Oh, are you Jamie's new friend? And this girl goes, she turns around and goes, yeah, I'm Ruby. And as she turned round, my mum went, huh? It was one of the most, and I had to walk her to the bus stop. I'm like, oh no. This is one of the worst moments of my life, mate. I was dying inside. Poor bastard. I eventually had to fake my own death to get rid of her. So, slept with her, and then a few weeks later, I'm out, I'm fucking on the beak and that. And you know that weird cold corn you get the next day?
Yeah.
That,
yeah.
like, fucking, I will shag a fence,
yeah.
put any type of hole in there, and fucking it, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My mum daren't yawn. So that weird fucking... That the night after coke when you're like, oh no, there's something bad's happening in the building inside me, do you know what I mean? You're like, fucking, there's an atrocity on the news, and you're like, fucking earthquake, go, anything, do you know what I mean? So I text her, speaking of natural disasters, I got back into her and slept with her again. I'm like, oh no, it's bad, because she's like...
Thinking there's something happening.
There's something happening, so I felt guilty. I'm 19, by the way. I'm very, remorseful and that. And I went, right, no more, just like blanks everything. And I matched with her on Tinder, and it's happened again.
You fucked her
I
again,
mean,
didn't you?
first time, shame on me. Second time, and then I'm going back in for the cherry. And she kept on hassling me on Messenger, so I just thought, just ignore it. Wouldn't advise doing that now, but I was 19, didn't know any better. And then started Facebooking me, and then Twittering me, and every type of social media. So I just went radio silent. I was telling my mate, like, she's proper hassling me, she's like ringing me all the time, so she proper got the bug. My mate went on Twitter, tweeted as me to her, and said, oh, Jamie unfortunately passed away. And then, like, blocked her
Did
and
it
stuff.
stab it?
6 months later, I matched with her again on Tinder.
Oh my fucking... What? Stop swiping?
No, because I just used to do that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't fuss.
Yeah.
Or you just matched everything?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hoping that something...
I didn't match everything.
No,
I
but
swiped
it's-
everything.
Yeah, it's like when you get that advert for Tinder Gold and like see who likes
Yeah.
you and you pay 10 quid to see it and it's just an
Yeah.
absolute fucking swamp donkey, like.
Right.
Just like fucking...
I didn't
That's
get.
who likes you.
I didn't get many matches. Man. I was like Phil Jones, mate. I had like 2 matches in the last 10 years
Yeah,
or
it's
something.
just
Just
the thing, yeah.
both her, mate. And I was like, well, why did you fake your death? Which is a fair enough question.
And what do you say?
I said it was my mate, played around and apologised again. And then I atoned for my
You
errors.
fucked her again.
I didn't. I
You
did. I
fucking
swear
did.
down.
I know you did.
I
I
said-
don't even know you're denying it. You did.
I
And you're
did.
just not admitting it.
I didn't, and I said I was really remorseful and apologised for my behaviour prior. So that's why I feel like I can say because I'm horrible. But I said sorry 2 years later.
That's amazing. Also, I wish it was that... I didn't know faking your death was an option. It's not a bad one.
Don't mess with the Zohan style.
That's right. That's right. Fixes that. Have you ever been in a relationship you need to get out of it?
Fucking no.
She knows where the office is, so don't say your wife.
Yeah.
She came here
Yeah,
last
no,
time.
it's just family. It's just family.
His wife, he never told his wife where our recording studio was, and she just walked in yesterday, and he looked like a weekend that had been caught watching Babe Station. He was just making podcasts like, hello, love. You alright?
I didn't even say that. It's like getting caught wanking.
Yeah. I put on my fucking telephone voice when she came in. I was like, oh, hello, how are you?
How are you?
How are you, Andrea?
What the fuck's going on with you? Yeah, I remember one time letting on to be a cousin of me. Because there was a girl like we had went to a party with one time and fucking thought she was fucking gorgeous. Obviously, drugs makes you think it.
Yeah.
And the next day, my mates were like, "What the fuck were you doing? Like you were fucking." And I was going, "Your mum was great," and they were like, and there was no social media,
So you can...
so you couldn't. So hard the fucking got it was like a school brochure. You know, like the schools used to have pictures in the classrooms, and even in that, like it's black and white. You can't. You could fucking tell that she was fucking rough as fuck. She's the chin like a fucking boxer. Do you know what I mean? But I met her one night then in the club after that, and I was like, no, I'm not Polly. And she was like, right. You look very like him. And I was like, no. I mean, no, we do look very similar, but I'm his cousin. Blah blah blah. And she's like, right. You sure? And I was like, 100%. And then she went down and seen a couple of fucking guys. I was with them. She went, what do you call him? No, that's Polly. Started a whole fucking Latin on. You don't know me.
It's my nickname.
Fuck's sake. But that's probably the only thing, because I wasn't really dating or anything when there was social media or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like, there was no Tinder.
Do you feel like you missed out on it, or are you glad you did it before
I'm
social media?
fucking glad.
Really?
I don't think I could. I wouldn't trust myself for that fucking kind of.
That's the creepiest thing you've said in your fucking life.
I wouldn't, like, you know what I mean? Because once you're fucking out, if you're on them apps and you're out drinking, or you're drunk, or you're fucking doing something, and you know, it's like having a kebab. You regret it the next morning. You wake up with a mouth and you go,
You do.
what the fuck?
You check your messages the next day, and
Like,
you see image sent, you're like, oh no.
When you're drunk, you don't look at the scores and the doors in the food place. You just fucking eat in it. You know what I mean? And, you don't give, and then you wake up the next morning and go, what the fuck did I eat or do? And then you're sick.
Yeah.
That's the way it would have been.
My hangover anxiety comes from drunk messages, but I used to send messages to comedians saying they're underrated.
Oh, that's nice. That's
No,
nice.
but it's no way saying everyone thinks you're shy. But I think you sound.
So if you got that from Jimmy, then you knew.
Yeah. I was like, sorry to anyone in the past.
That's code for he's shy when people are like, what's he like? And you go, lovely fella.
Sound lad, you know.
Nicest guy ever. Is he funny? He'd buy you a drink if you asked. Wouldn't even give you a lift and all.
Nicest guy in the world.
Great in the green room.
Yeah. It's up there with you know you've died and you come off and everyone's like, sounded great back here.
That audience are
They're a bit weird tonight.
the old one. I'm fucking out of
Well, you know, mate, yeah. I did a gig once in a Greek restaurant in the gay village. I just did 20 minutes to, silence. I could hear the electricity in the light bulbs. Do you know what I mean? It was underneath a restaurant. You can hear a chef chop an onion.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You're like, oh, fuck, silence, mate.
Was it a party or?
No, it's just a gig in a room below a restaurant. So it's a nice room. There's no excuse.
Yeah.
No, I'm not even hate me, please.
Yeah.
Just apathy, not hating, not even feeling sorry for me, just boredom. Absolute, what is this?
Yeah.
Boredom. Wrapped up, and I was like, fuck it, I know it's gone bad. And I went, oh, that's all from me. And this guy just went, nice speech, lad.
Bastard. Did anybody else go on and do well?
No.
So that makes you feel alright.
That makes you feel better.
They did better than me. They didn't do well.
Yeah.
But they did all right.
Sometimes it's just circumstances in a gig. Like, this is what I say to people. Sometimes when you're doing something, like a wedding's difficult because
I wouldn't
they're
do a
not
wedding.
there to see you. They don't,
No.
You know, and at weddings, there's always somebody who thinks they're funny.
Yeah,
Or they've been
yeah.
getting the girls laughing all day, and the next minute you come into the room and they're like, huh, comedian, ha,
Yeah.
ha. And he's had a load of drink, and next minute he tries to be funny with you, and you're like,
Yeah.
fuck. Like, I had a wedding last year, and literally the guy in the front was like, and he bounced up, and I went, I don't need to stay in this wedding, you do. And he went, what's that mean? I went, if me and you's going to knock the cunt out of each other, like, I'm going home anyway, but you'll knock it back into the wedding, like, you'll be fucked in the venue. And he was like, what do you mean knock the cunt out? I mean, you're fucking bouncing up with me, don't, like, it was that close. It's probably the
What the
closest.
fuck was that?
In
Don't want
the
to say
Beats
it.
launch. No, I'll fucking say it. It was how I knew it was a mad wedding is when I went into the hotel, I went into the toilet, and the groom was basically standing there with a big bag of coke with all his mates, and he's like, do you want to work before you go on? And I was like, this is going to be fucking nuts.
Yeah, I did Ket at church last year. Coke and Ket at church. At a
Oh,
wedding.
we Calvin Klein?
Fucking class, mate.
What'd you call it?
A Calvin Klein, a CK?
Right.
Coke and cat?
Yeah.
Coke and Ket?
A
Calvin Klein.
A Louis, yeah.
In a church?
Was
Yeah.
it at a wedding?
Did you meet God?
No, because I just did Coke in the church and Ket at the wedding. And the suit fitting did Ket, that's mad. Ket, did Ket in Slaters. And I just held my clothes in the dressing room, in the changing thing. So I've never been measured for anything in my life, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we're all getting our suits things. I was a groomsman. So we thought, we'll fucking make a day of this. You know, we're going to a clothes shop. Why not get some fucking bags in? So we're fucking all on it. We're twisted, and it's like fucking 2 in the afternoon. I've got this afternoon. I'm gone. My mates in the KO at the socks, fucked, just bended up. I made on that the woman type with all the fucking measurements for your collar, and he's like, "What's she doing?" I went, "Oh, you have to go over and get your ears measured." Because you have to match the collar lapel. So he goes over to her and went, "I need my ears doing." She's like, "What?" We're treating this like it's fucking...
I made it, yeah.
Yeah, all bar one at midnight, and it's Slater's at 2 in the afternoon. So I didn't know how to like, dress myself and that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they go, "Just go in there, I'll see you in a few minutes." So I'm in this fucking changing room, holding my clothes, fucked, like, eyes gone. Do you know what I mean? I'm gone.
Yeah.
And I'm not coming out. I don't know what to do. And then the guy put his head round the corner and he went, "What are you doing? Is everything all right?" I went, "Oh, do you not come in here with me and watch me change?" And he went, "No." I went, "Oh, I just thought it was one of them things where you're in your underpants and they do all that with you." He went, "That is not what Slater's is, mate. You put your clothes on, then we measure it and see where we need to chop off." I was just fucking twisted.
It's mad when you get, like, when you take drugs in a situation where you're not meant to take drugs, or, like, I remember our GCSEs, fella sitting beside me, I'll not name him, but he was showing me the drugs he had for that night, and we're about to fucking start the GCSE, and the teacher came down and was like, "What have you got in your hand?" And he had nowhere to go, so he just went, banged him, right? Next minute, the kid there give us the paper. And I just remember looking around about an hour later, and he was just like, "Whoa." Just fucking head, like, this is just drugs for the next 2 nights. And he was fucking whacked him.
Did he pass?
Yeah, he died. I remember.
He was fucking twatted, like, but it was funny just seeing him in the chair, because they were like, "Are you finished? Are you finished?" And he just kept going,
I took a Viagra in Mavs once.
You took a Viagra in what?
Mavs, because my mate just came in, he had this box of Viagra, and he's like, "Look what I found." He was like, "Who wants to do one?" And I was like, nah. And I was like, "Fuck it, I'll do it just for fun." And after about half an hour Mavs, I'm sitting there like fucking tables near, like,
Square root.
Literally,
Square
like,
root.
yeah, sore, like,
Miss, what's the square root of 32?
Like,
Williams cat.
like pressing against the jeans.
Nah, you're...
No.
You're excited, like, you're going...
They were good Viagra. I'm trying to give the...
Viagra doesn't make your dick bigger.
I'm trying to let the people buy the camera.
What do you think Viagra is?
You know, like, fucking, if you were like, we would have you on OnlyFans, like...
But the thing is, you still have to be horny for Viagra to work.
Yeah.
So you must have been...
I was about 15.
Oh, right. Fine.
All right,
So
you know,
you're
I wasn't 23 in maths class being like, "Fuck, these are the only things get me through the day."
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You're in class and someone has like a fucking shirt or like a luminous bra, and you're like,
Viagra makes you fucking your nose swell, the inside of your nose, so your breathing's fucked.
Yeah.
So you were probably
I was like a fucking...
a wee horny dog.
I was like a wee pug with a fucking stonker of a root, like.
Fucking hell, Willie likes his algebra, doesn't he?
Yeah, -3 square.
Why did you take it?
I thought it'd be funny. I just thought it would be funny, and he took it as well. And then after we got like out of class, we just went over to each other like, "This really isn't funny. Like we are the blood is." But I thought I was gonna have a
girls
heart
in the
attack.
class, no?
No one knew bar me and my mate, and we were just sitting at the desk. And fucking tells me, "Well, pack Viagra, you dirty bastard. Go ahead." It was the fucking worst thing. I would never take Viagra again because my cock fucking hurt. Like it hurt.
I remember when my class took speed during the class. Like, and he was like building up. He was like, "I'm gonna take it during this." Like, once he and I think he lost it. Like 5 minutes before, like, word got out, and he fucking got through out of class. Like,
Is that all he got? Thrown and go into the hallway, do laps?
I don't know what fucking came of it. Like,
Should have made him clean up.
Well, they have to prove it, don't they? I mean, they can tell by looking at it, but they do have to prove it.
Yeah. I mean, they could if they caught me. It would have been like, "Where's your proof?" It's like about fucking 3 inches
If
from
you
your
had
face,
been
miss.
if you had been in a Christian Brother school, they'd have fucking proved it. They'd have been like, "Oh Jesus, William, stop it now, William." It was sexual. It was all consensual. It was hard as fuck.
Have you ever taken Viagra?
I've had Viagra, yeah. I was sound on it, though. I was just because when I'm.
You make it sound like, I'm not a dickhead when I take Viagra.
Yeah, well, I work in maths for a start.
Gives you a sore head too. Gives people.
My head was aching.
When I had
which
it,
one?
It was blue.
because I get bad coke dick.
Right.
So where it's floppy but horny, so you just fucking scraping this worm.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's not getting hard, but you've got all that testosterone.
Yeah.
But the blood's like fucked. So I
Trying
thought,
to push chewing gum in.
yeah,
Fucking horrendous.
So I thought I'd offset it with Viagra. So I can have coke and Viagra, hard and horny.
It sounds like a drink. It sounds like a drink in Ocean Beach and Lineker's, doesn't it?
Hard and horny.
Hard and horny.
That's my new podcast. I get the guests to take a Viagra.
Viagra and coke, hard and horny. Fucking cocktail, please.
I'll get the truth out, you guess, won't it? If you make them pop a Viagra an hour before.
Do a smash and pass around. Smash. It's everyone.
No, or get them hard and then say, tell us when your mum died.
It is a comfortable thing that way, like, because it's like you have to take this an hour before you know you're going to have sex.
Aye.
How do you know you're going to have sex?
Oh no, it's a gamble, innit? My dad had it and the date fucked off on him.
Yeah.
So he's got a rock on in the fucking Oddfellas.
Standing in the pizza place crying my heart out.
Fucking strongbow with a rock on.
See what you're saying? Like, someone to tell about your ma died. I have my ma's name tattooed on my chest. And anytime I sleep with someone and they've never seen my tattoo before, I'll take the chest off or like mid-shag. And they're like,
Chest off?
oh, sorry, shirt off. Yeah, just pop it off like Robocop.
Wow.
I'll just take my shirt off and then they'll be like, oh, is that your girlfriend's name? I'm like, no, it's my dead mother. Thank you for that. Carry on.
Does any of them say your mummy's name?
No, that would be weird.
Wouldn't it?
That would be.
But I mean, it's right there.
Oh, the reader. I had one time started singing the Simon and Garfunkel song because my mum's name's Cecilia. So we just made right.
Cecilia,
Yeah.
you're breaking my... And you're like, you need to stop.
Yeah, I'm like.
That's what? Why would you think that's a good idea?
I think it just came into her head.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, somebody saying it. And
Do you know what I mean? Intrusive thoughts. And it's like, you're breaking my heart. I'm like, they're hard and cry. I'm like, it's a good song. I still hate when that song comes on because it's a fucking banger.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It is a banger.
It's a fucking great song. I'm sitting there crying like, it's so
Carla, and
good.
we fucking torture life out of him.
Fuck. That's everywhere too.
Yeah.
She did.
What?
Is she dead?
No.
No. That's alright.
That makes it even better. No, but I mean, like, we torture the fuck out of him. Like, torture him. I put her. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's the end of it ever been. I don't think I'd be put off by anything in bed, really, because I'm just like so happy to be there. Our girl said I had a weird sex face once on the bus home. Was just silent because, I've done a fucking awful job. Do you know what I mean? Do you know when you finished and then you were buzzing after? You're like, fair play. Knock yourself out, I'm not out.
I had a girl throw me out of her house one time because at the back of her bed, on the wall, she had a first aid chart.
What?
She had a first aid chart, like it was like a thing that you would put in the business. It's just like, if you get a cut, do this. If you get a burn, do this.
Right.
If you get that. And I was like, the whole way through it was going, oh, you burnt yet? Do you need me to go and get you a bit of lotion, put it on it? I was just fucking saying, I was just reading off that. I was trying my hardest not to look at her face. So I was doing a bit of first aid, and she was like, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, there's a first aid thing. Like,
Stop, drop and roll.
what the fuck? Yeah. Fucking did it.
I found my mum's box of dildos once.
Oh, fuck.
Box.
Not
Box.
one.
Box.
Boxing.
Storage box.
Fuck me.
Right.
Collection.
That's what she said.
Your mum's collection. You found your mum's collection.
Yeah, so my mum used to do like Ann Summers parties for dinner ladies near where I lived. Because she was like a dinner lady and she had like loads of dinner ladies mates. It was all part of Ann Summers. So I just used to, my mum's like a rep, like selling dildos and that. Bit of thing on the side. So she was like this dildo dealer.
My mad deals dick.
So I'm looking for a DVD or something. And she went, it's in the red box on my wardrobe. And I go up, there's 5 red boxes. So I'm going like fucking right to left. And there's like coat hangers in one, photographs in another, some old videotapes, one big box of dildos. Yeah, I know, that's what I mean, mate. And the 4th one was fucking my mum's big box of dildos. So she flew up the stairs thinking, oh shit, what if he's gone for the wrong box? And I'm there like that, fucking...
Go in, you're like Luke Skywalker.
Well, that's what...
Your man came in and she went, And you looked at her and went, I have a good feeling about your box.
The banker's offers.
Yeah. So there's
Phone rings.
interesting game you're playing. You could have had the coat hangers.
What was the tapes? Was it tapes or DVDs?
No, so it was old videos, so just like fucking heartbeat and that.
Heartbeat? Are you sure? Do you know what I mean? Like, if you had to put that in, I don't think it would have been heartbeat. Do you know what I mean? Funny that was right next to the dildos. Do you know
She's just putting things on I'd never watch.
who's been rimmed, scribbled out, who's been framed. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, fuck me. I've got this box of dildos in my hand. She's pissing us off laughing. She doesn't give a fuck. She finds it funny. And I'm intrigued by it though. Do you know what I mean? Because there's always that thing in your head, like this part of you that fancies your mum. Really?
I don't have that.
That's the second time you said that.
Gotta pull out of this. Fucking I'll entertain you. Aye, alright, go ahead.
I think, no, I just mean evolutionary.
Right, okay. What's that called?
Have you ever had a sex dream about your mum?
Oedipus?
No.
You've never had a sex dream about your mum?
No.
You're thinking of...
Every time my mum's in a dream, I'm just glad to see her. Oedipus complex, yeah.
Yeah.
Sigmund Freud says that.
Oedipus complex, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to have a recurring dream, and it came back the other night, about years ago, where my mum's trying to suck me off on a bed of rats.
Dude, go to therapy. Stop doing cat, you fucking maniac. Spend the money that you would take getting wankered in a fucking suit shop and see a doctor. So, does the dream start you're on the bed?
I feel the massage on my back of the rats. And my mum comes in, she starts unbuttoning me, like...
Also, your mum's not put off by the rats. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, because otherwise I'd be all about my son's cock.
But you get what I mean? Like,
I just don't like rats.
The sucking cockpit should be enough. The sucking cockpit should be enough to put her off, but she's not even put off by the rats.
But the rat-
she wants to suck his cock that much that the rats don't even factor into
the
it.
rats are sort of therapeutic, though. They're not doing anything rat-like.
I think if you go to hell, that there would be hell for me. A bed of rats getting sucked off by your mum. Actually, isn't it? What would you rather? Would you rather be on a bed of rats getting sucked off by your mum, or bang your dad?
Or what about a bed of
Do you know
mouse
what I mean?
being
Or
sucked
bang
off
your
by a
dad?
rat? Bang your
So, would you rather be on a bed of rats getting sucked off by your mum, or bang your dad?
Bang me down a bed of rats.
What is about a bed of rats, for fuck's sake?
How does the dream end? Does it go to completion?
I'm pushing her off.
Well,
Are you finishing her off?
No,
One of the fucking two.
I'm pushing her head down, like, stop. She's like, it's okay. And I'm like, no.
You said, don't talk with your mouth full. You've always taught me that, Mum.
oh my god.
So I'm finding these dildos, and
Yes.
I'm intrigued by them because there's one fit. I love my mum's smell. I have this thing.
You frighten me.
I have this thing, right?
I don't think we're going to be able to do ours.
I have this thing, right?
Just don't say anything to his mum.
John, people say what you're into in a girl. Yeah. I like girls who don't wear deodorant and stuff. I like deo.
What are you saying about your mum?
I don't know, just like that.
I know people that like dirty
smelly
girls, but I mean, you like dirty girls, like practically like.
So you don't like perfect? Do you like makeup?
Yeah. Oh, listen, I like an attractive. My
You
girlfriend.
like a girl that comes out of the gym.
Yeah, I like me. Do you know my favourite look on a girl? I said this to my girlfriend the other day because it happened.
Would you have a girlfriend?
Yeah. She's
Does
amazing.
she know all this?
Yeah, she's amazing. She's perfect.
Does she look like your mum?
No,
Is it your mum? That's even the next question.
so the first thing, right? Before we was dating, my favourite Instagram picture of my now girlfriend was one in these pants that my mum has.
Dude.
These maroon boot cuts. So I went, oh, my mum's got them pair. I love them on you.
Dude, you're fucking nuts.
So the thing.
Do you bring your girlfriend home and tell her to put on your mummy's clothes?
No.
Yes, you do.
You're putting me mum's tab
Is this
hard.
therapy? Is this therapy? I'm getting
Are you
something.
putting me mum's tab hard? Will you ground me?
Will you go into my mum's cupboard and get the heartbeat? Series 2. It's in the red box. Oh, you found the dildos, did you?
So my mum has this, like, a dirty washing basket.
Yeah.
And just like that smell to me is the smell of a woman.
Fucking insane.
Do you know what I mean, though?
Can I ask the next question? Do you like a bird shitting on you?
I've been pissed in.
In?
In your mouth, in your hole? Do
In my mouth.
you like that?
It happened by accident.
But do you like it? You didn't answer the question. You're like a politician, right?
I was shocked.
No politician is being like, voters of fucking shaft spray. Just want to suck your mouth. What?
No. What I'm saying is, I said to him, did he like it? And he went, it happened by accident, right? That's what I mean. Like, he deferred it away from
I'm not into being shit on, but I do like skids. I just like things worn in. Do you
Dude,
know what I mean?
you're sitting in the backseat of my car on the way home, I swear, with a fucking plastic bag on the seat. Swear to fuck. And if you ask me to put on Hey Ma by Tupac, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. We're doing no mother-based song.
Welcome to the mothership.
So this was when I was a virgin. Pulled this girl in the taxi queue and took her home, and she was like, "Oh, can I have a piss in yours?" So there's 4 of us in the taxi, my mate and her mate, and me and her, and she's like stroking her hand through my hair, and I had like a Justin Bieber sort of bob back there.
You have to send us a picture, right? You
Like,
really do.
we had,
That's the thumbnail.
I had hairspray and all that stuff. Do you know what I mean? It was like 09.
Was it dyed blonde?
No, it was my natural hair, but like shaped like a beetle. You know, like
Remember Kieran Bartley
No,
used to have that? Yeah.
Lesbian look.
yeah. So I went
Yeah.
through that stage with my smile if you want a shag t-shirt on,
No beard.
no beard,
Oh.
baby face, and she goes for a piss, and I'm waiting on the dining room area, like, and she comes back, and she just fucking starts putting her hands through my hair, kissing me. I thought, this is my moment. I'm finally gonna get a shag. Do you know what I mean? 'Cause you need to get big monkey off your back, don't you?
Yeah.
So I pick her up, big girl as well, but I'm like, fucking, do you know about that emergency strength? Do you like if a mum, if
You need to lift the car off a chair.
yeah, sort of like that. I got that sort of strength from nowhere. Swept the dining room table, put her down, and I can't get it up. All the blood's gone to my head, picking this cunt up. So I've got floppy cock.
Yeah.
I'm like, right, I'll just try and stall for time. But I'm on the taxi meter's running. So I started going down on her. I'm like, fuck, this didn't taste like I expected. And then I realised we don't have any toilet roll in the downstairs toilet. So I'm just licking piss off her. I won't say out. And then she dribbled in my mouth. It was like pissing, like, not loads, but...
Sort of like
No.
when you turn the tap off and it just flip.
Yeah. It was...
I would say you're in that.
I'm not.
It weren't the taste per se, it was the shock of it. It was
Aye.
like, oh, piss, oh.
Yeah.
We've talked about it a lot. William likes licking arseholes.
No, eating ass is normal, right? You make out like that's weird.
Oh, look, yeah, the clay texture.
Yeah. No, it's a clean arse, like, do you know what I mean?
Nothing's clean.
Well, nothing in the world is clean.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So you may
If
as
you
well
went
lick an
into a
arse.
restaurant
I like that clayey aftertaste.
and somebody had sat on your plate, you wouldn't eat your dinner off it.
Depends who sat on it.
But
If someone like Katy Perry sat on that steak, 100%.
if a big skid was on it, of
No,
Katy Perry,
no, because that's not clean.
you did.
He might.
I'm not a massive fan of hygiene.
But you make out that that's the weirdest thing in the world.
It's
It's
a one-way traffic fucking alleyway.
It's so not.
It's like where people leave their bins.
You frigid fuck. No, it's not.
One of the first,
Which he might fuck someone
the
in some
the first nights I was with my girlfriend, she woke me up by fighting on my head. And the second night I slept with her, we just finished, and I'm naked in bed. So
Where do you meet these people? Where the fuck do you meet these people?
I met her on Have a Word blind date.
Like, oh, fuck me.
So
Like, there should be a Channel 4 fucking program about you dating people. Like, I know, like, there's ones already there, but, like, it just should just be...
So I'm trying to... What I do to sort of celebrate, I was trying to put my legs behind my head on the wall and fart, to make a laugh. So I'm like, trying to get my legs above my head, rolling back.
You look like such a disappointed dad.
Because we're
It's like when Roy Keane sees Paul Pogba with a new haircut.
So I went, look at this. And I put my legs above my head, farted, but shit come out, and I caught it in my cheeks.
Oh my god.
And waddled to the toilet. But we're pretty into farting and that, yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. Who your girlfriend there?
Both of us farting each other and that and sniffing.
Nah.
Is that a horny thing or is it funny?
No, it's funny.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
It's not.
Okay. Hey, if you're into it, you're into it. No,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't. I fully judge. I don't judge at all.
I find farting hilarious.
Eating arse isn't fucking weird now, is it?
It's weird as fuck.
Fucking frigid.
A few years ago, I was at the Fringe, and I had to, because accommodation's fucking ridiculous there. So the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, you have to pay thousands for a shit room and stuff.
Don't you, Paddy?
I didn't get a shit one.
I know you didn't.
Really nice room.
You fucking mad cunt.
But it's that expensive in it
Yeah,
in
no,
general.
yeah.
So to save money, I paid 800 quid to sleep on a mattress on the floor like a dog. So I'm sharing a room with a girl, a female act. So the room's split though, so she's on the top bunk of a bed and I'm on the mattress on the opposite side of the room.
I know this one.
So it's kind of, like opposites. Yeah. We're on different time scales. She's got an afternoon show. I'm doing big value late shows. So I'm not at stage till midnight every night.
Yeah.
So I go out midnight till 6, 7, come in. She's up and out at 9. And then I can have my night.
Yeah.
So I'm a gentleman, held in my farts till she leaves. And then I start farting. The last night of the month of being on the piss, fucking smashed. One night I came in, missed the toilet, pissed on my feet. But I thought, I can't put the shower on because it'll wake everyone up. So I just sprayed it with Lynx and then stayed in my own piss for 14 hours.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking stunk of myself.
I love how you'd rather be soaked in piss than me. Like, sorry, I didn't want to wake you. I'd rather be woken up than live with someone who is covered in piss.
So, one of the last nights of the Fringe, last weekend, she goes out. Now, to get through my hangover, I find things hilarious. Do you know what I mean? I'm fighting to myself and then laughing. And I had these 2 bedside tables, and because I'm on the floor, they're higher up. So I used to rest my legs on them, and I was fighting, and I was pretending I was having a gynecology exam.
Yeah.
So I had my legs up in the stirrups, and I was pretending to be a girl. And this is to myself. I just had constant farts, rippers, right? And I was just fighting and going, "Oh, I'm sorry, doctor." Because she's gone out, and I'm just farting. I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, doctor." And then I finished farting, trying to go back to sleep, and I was just half awake, pissing myself, farting, laughing, playing the distressed woman having a gynecology exam. And then 15 minutes later, her sister got out of bed and introduced herself to her. Her sister had come and stayed over. Heard the lot.
Did you shag her? No. Was she not into it? No.
I don't think she was into it.
Sorry.
At
How'd
what
that
stage-
introduction go?
I went blood. I went, "Oh, nice to meet you." I was,
Did you address it? Like, did you say...
No, I just thought good old-fashioned reserve will come in, and we won't get
Did
into
the
it.
other girl ever say anything to you about it?
Never been spoken of, but I know she knows
She's
it
still
happened.
friends?
She's sound, yeah. She's an act. Well, yeah, it's fucking. That was one of the more. I have a high threshold for shame. I don't really care. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that
I
one.
didn't take that from you, like, I thought you were very reserved. I can just picture Jimmy hanging around fucking, like, disabled daycare centres and stuff, trying to get next girlfriends.
Why? Why
Because they're going to be dirty,
Also,
and they're
what
going to
are you,
be...
disabled daycare?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Just people who have shot themselves and stuff, you know what I mean?
Just hang around the west, you'll be fine.
The west of the east.
Oh, Belfast.
Tully Kjarnet. Follow them.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Makes Tom Stade with the fucking inland beads not look like fuck off.
I've seen a Dementia minge once.
Okay, here we go, back into it.
So, I worked at a Dementia centre.
If you told me that was a band playing voodoo, I'd believe you.
There was the problem. There was the problem right there. I knew something like this was coming. Tell him what you just said. You worked where?
Dementia centre. Like a day,
Imagine him looking
a
after
daycare
somebody
centre.
that doesn't know what's happening. Did you like the smell of it?
I love that smell, man.
Oh, dude.
The smell of forgetfulness.
I don't mind. I like musk. So this woman, just call her Red enough for the purpose, not a name. So I was just helping her to the toilet. So I was like, I'll just link my arm. It's fine. So what you do is you take them to the toilet door and then you direct them. Do you know what I mean? So you don't go into the toilet with them, obviously. And then you wait outside for them to come back.
Sniffing.
So I'm just like standing there waiting absent-mindedly. It's like that sort of, like corridor sort of, not carpet, but not laminate.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like plasticky sort of thing.
Yes.
And I just start seeing fucking liquid go, what the fuck's that? I'm looking up from the roof. I turn around, Edna's got a fucking full keg down, minge out, pissing. I tell you, you have to look. You go and like get a female member of staff, but you get a flash of it, and you'd be surprised
At
how well kept it was.
fuck me.
Her house is a mess, but fuck me, her garden's
thousands,
her garden's immaculate.
I would expect it to look like a fucking drop lasagna. Like, so fair enough.
Well, and the similar thing happened. I had to get my gran out the bath, and she had a smooth ass, no wrinkles.
Dude, you're fucking weird. You're a fucking weird guy.
No, she was stuck in the bath. I'm helping her out.
Fuck it, she's staying there if it's up to like, like you fucking live in the bath now.
Have you ever lifted your granny out of the bath?
Well, no. She may have lifted me out of the bath. I'm the one that needs lifted out of the bath.
That was last week.
Yeah. We're waiting on the new handles coming in and out of the bath because I have
I'm not
handles in my
joking
bath.
here. Are you joking?
Oh no, I've had to get help out of the bath. Yeah.
When recently?
Like last year because we're waiting on the handles coming in on the side of the bath because I need to get handles.
Cheek your granny, then goes to their mates and goes, I'm surprised they're with him. Like,
No, my granny don't have
is
mates.
he
They're all
smooth
dead.
wee
But...
cock on him?
Oh, I don't.
Do you not?
No.
Isn't that shaved?
It is shaved, like, but it's not smooth. Do you know what I mean? Looks like a
manscaped?
well-driven road.
Right, okay.
There's like potholes and shit out. It's terrible looking. But no, yeah, but I've always had to like sometimes get helped out of it. Because
Who would do it, your granny or your grandma?
well, since I live with my granny would help me. Not often, it doesn't happen a lot. It's just when I'm really tired.
My granddad used to time me, say how long I could hold my breath under bathwater.
Was he also in the bath?
I
He was
used to
blowing into your pipe for accident.
we get the rats. We used to play this game called Records, you know, to get me to do stuff. So it's like, oh, you see if you can break the world record of holding your breath under the bath. So my granddad just used to watch me like drowning.
Sick family, innit? And you're like, Granny, go ahead, can I knock it up? Fucking stay down. I'm trying to help you break the record. Stay down. You're thinking bad thoughts about my daughter.
Oh, jeez.
If you were a dog, we'd put you down years ago.
Jesus fucking Christ. What's the weirdest record I ever made you break?
It was just stuff like, see how fast you can get ready and just stuff like that. See how many times you can do a lap of the block. Don't just get me out of the house.
I know what you're thinking.
I'm not thinking of
Yes, you are. Tell the truth.
See how many grapes you can put in your mouth, wee man.
Just mad stuff to get me away, sort of.
So it's like he was trying to get himself away.
Old Granda Fritzel will love them.
Here's one of Weller's original. You have to reach into my pocket.
Oh, for a second there, I thought you actually had them. I was really excited. I love Heather's
Ballick
originals.
warm, Granda, fucking Weller's original.
Jeez, they didn't need to be
Like they're
Ballick
that
warm.
far in the pocket there. Did your Granda ever go right in there, right in there? Granda, why's there a hole in your pocket? What's that? Why have you got a sausage? That's not a sausage. Go below the sausage to get your praise.
Welcome to Paddy's one-man play about a molested child. You doing that, the Fringe?
You'd probably win an award.
Paddy McDonald record breaker? I would win the fucking award, yeah.
How many Weller's originals fit your hole?
Wasn't the name of those? This is so much of a break from fucking child molestation, but what was the name of those? They were like Weathers originals, but they were red and white.
Oh, Campinos.
Fucking yes!
Yeah, they were banging them, mate.
Yes, you ever have we Campino?
Yeah, they were so good, man.
They were fucking... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were...
Strawberries and cream or something?
Yeah.
So
They were the fucking shit.
you get a little packet, don't you, for each sweet?
Yeah.
Fucking
Do you ever use food in the bedroom? I imagine that's something. Do you ever-
I fucking hell. Not sexually, but I do it to...
Well, that's a shock. That is a shock there. Right
Just eating the rustlers off her arse.
There was always an old story, wasn't there, knocking about? Like, there was a story knocking about when we were younger. There was some fella and girl, and they were in the bedroom, and then they started using stuff every week, fruit, and then it went into different stuff, and then one day he went out and he found tuna and pasta, and he fucking put it all over a muff and had it out, right? And then the girl started getting sick, and then when they went in, it turned out the tuna had turned bad in her muff, and then she had to get her muff cut out. I remember.
See, when you went, that story's always going about? No, it isn't. No,
remember-
that's not a playground legend.
But see, you were at the age where you could have Googled shit like that. We were at the age where, like, we had to believe what somebody told you.
I don't know. I mean, I remember in school for years, we all believed the kid from the Frosties advert killed himself because everyone was bullying you.
yeah.
Do you remember that? The kid who used to be, and everyone was like,
It's gonna taste great.
yeah. And he's like, people just kept saying they're great to him, so he got 2 pencils, stuck him up his nose, and fucking bang. That was it. No,
Sometimes
he's
it was
fine.
the Milky Bar kid.
The Milky Bar, yeah, that was the thing. No, he didn't kill himself. He's fine.
We had a rumour our swimming teacher
Great, is
couldn't...
it?
We had a rumour our swimming teacher couldn't swim, so on the last day we pushed him in the pool, and he could.
I love how much of a non-story that. I also
Just the faces of disappointment. Oh, fucking week.
That's why he got the job out, man.
it would have been better if he couldn't, because you've just murdered him.
But this went down for years, because he's been there for years. He went, you know, Mr. Shaw can't actually swim, don't you? I went, no, I'm not having that, mate. And then we had this swimmer in our school who like represented the country and stuff. He was like a really good swimmer, but he hated this teacher. So we all hatched a plan to like get Mr. Shaw poolside, and it was the prodigal swimmer to like shake his hand, just what thank you for everything you've done. And then a bunch of lads just went up from behind and just pushed him in the pool. And then he just got out straight away, and that was a bit of a fucking...
Was he raging?
He just went, oh yeah. And it was dead, it was like Scooby-Doo, because the guy was called Rains, who orchestrated it all. And he went, I'll get you for this, Rains.
Never rains, but it pours, eh? Pulled the mask off. Mr. Shaw's actually the principal. Ah!
Would have got away for it. If it wasn't
Mr. Shaw's actually Duncan Goodyew, the fucking swimmer.
I was waiting on you doing. He can do great Scooby-Doo impressions.
Scooby-Doo.
Here's Jimmy Bryson. Here's Jimmy Bryson with a sore throat. What are you an impressions guy? Can you do any?
I sort of do Tommy Shelby a little bit. But it's just generic Brummy, really.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
an impressionist, do you know what I mean? But I have like, I sort of lean into the voices in my head.
I believe they're there. I absolutely believe they're there.
So, I do this voice where I'm in the shower and I go, oh, what you doing? I'm just
So if you catch Yoda undressing.
it's doing you what?
Naked I am!
Rats and bed hole?
Wank I did.
Dementia, my ninja!
Musk.
Slutty Yoda is not where I saw this going.
Was one of your man's dildos up your hole?
Use the force, you do.
That no, it's a lightsaber.
He got it from the red box. Plenty of lightsabers in there.
So what other voice? You've got horny Yoda.
Yeah, so, well, that's Moz.
Moz?
Moz, yeah, that's my girlfriend's teddy bear, but I've, like, I'm so
Fucking insane.
like today.
Poor teddy bear gets molested. You just know it.
Right?
So she puts him like to the camera, and I go, "What are you doing, Moz?" And Moz is like, "I'm helping Mum work." And I made up Moz is into owls,
Right?
so he just goes, "Will there be owls in Belfast?" And all they might be. So
Do you have to be naked for these face tests?
so I took a picture of the plane. And I went, "Look, Moz, I'm on the steel owl."
Are you getting married?
Not at the moment. Anyway.
If you ever get married, it'll be one of the weirdest weddings ever.
Well, we was in Sorrento and we was on the rooftop terrace and we scared some Germans because we took Moz to look at the view, and he's just mad into owls. Yeah, so we was playing.
The teddy bear's man in there.
Yeah, you can't get nothing.
Yeah.
So
Thinks they're a hood. Hey, sorry, go on. That was awful.
So
Has your head turned?
he doesn't really. He's not the most intelligent, right?
Yeah.
But he's just dead enthusiastic in that. So we have
This
to.
is a teddy bear, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. So we have to play. Guess what I'm thinking with him. So we play. Guess what I'm thinking. And so I goes, and he whispers to his mum, and he goes, "I'm thinking of owls. Don't tell him." So I go, "Oh, are you thinking of frogs?" He goes, "No." And then we go, "Are you thinking of?"
Do you take drugs for this?
No.
You should.
No.
That's what I think. Mum wouldn't like it if it's drugs, mate.
Fucking demented Mr. Tumble.
She's banned him.
You should go to CBBS with that idea. You really should.
And then we go, "Are you thinking of pigeons?" He goes, "Pig on? What's piggy on?"
What size is this bird?
Yay high. It was the former John Lewis advert animal. And then he goes, "Are you thinking of? Oh, you only got one guess?" And we go, "Are you thinking of trees?" He goes, "No." And we go, "What was you thinking of?" "Owls." And every time we play it, he picks owls, and we have to pretend. So we're playing this on a rooftop.
You don't have to anything. You don't have to anything. Like, you're like, we have to pretend we don't know what he's thinking. It's not real.
But that's how Moz plays the game. Moz gets upset if you guess it.
Moz seen you ran Mum last night. What was you doing?
That's
Paul
what.
Gascoigne?
That's what he says. He gets right in your face. He goes, "What are you doing?" And then we say,
That's my sleep paralysis face.
I'm just having a cup of tea, Moz. What are you doing now? Still having a cup of tea,
I'm
Moz.
scared. I'm scared.
What happened with the Germans?
They were on the rooftop, and we was just disrupting their peace because we was playing with Moz. But he gets out of
Nice
control.
of them to have a taste
Them
of their own
Germans were
medicine.
looking going, how do we not defeat them in the war? Look!
We lost to
They
this.
don't know. And Moz is like, I was thinking of Nazis. You got it wrong. Is it Nazi owls?
Do they have owls in Germany? Don't know, Moz. Do owls have ears? I don't know. Do owls eat mouses? Do frogs eat mouses? What do mouses eat? So we sort of just do that. But no, I've never used food or anything in the bedroom.
Oh, yeah, fair. Okay.
No, listen to
Yeah,
it.
that would be weird.
Yeah, that would be weird as fuck.
You're not fucking meant.
Why are you eating food out of a family?
I thought Tom Stade would be the strangest episode ever. You've taken that.
Oh, listen, 10 minutes ago. 10 minutes ago.
But
Don't think we'll get a clip from this one.
I think we've plenty to send to the police. I mean, I don't know what the crime is, but he did it. If there's a murder in the next month, fucking him. Fucking him. Did
just
it.
didn't seem the type. Just a quiet lad.
Most people come here do political tours. He just does tours of fucking old people's homes. I just like the smell.
Do you use food in the bedroom, William?
No. I'm not against it, but I've never done it. I've used like chocolate spread on nipples. I've done that.
I crawled on.
Tits?
Yeah.
We went on a night out and got a kebab, and then I put my woolly hat on and had an hard on. I went, "How big does my woolly look big in this hat?" And then I was crawling on the desk at the hotel, like the fucking. I was crawling on the desk eating my kebab like that. I was like, "Just turn you on." Just throwing kebab all over myself on all fours.
Is this to your missus?
Yeah.
See, before, if I'm in a relationship, I do weird shit like that too.
Yeah.
I just don't tell anyone, but I do weird shit like that.
And then we fantasised about shoving a bit of Donna meat up her ass, and then she dips in mayo, dips in lettuce, and calls herself the Dinosaur.
The most disturbing thing was that it was
But when
mayo and
you don't bring it out the first date, but
Oh yeah.
Salad, garlic sauce.
What were you saying, Sean?
The weirdest thing was that it was mayo and not garlic.
yeah, shit.
Oh,
And a wee bit of naan bread. You'd be well in that.
Oh, I know. I've got into bed with my gran once.
All right,
Here we go.
there we go.
Is the battery enough time with it?
Fucking pissed
What's
up.
the statute of limitations on this story?
Pissed up, and I was
Statute, I mean.
sleeping at her house and just fucking waking up thinking it's my house and the layout of my house. So I just stumble in to go for a piss. Oh, it's my gran's bedroom. I love you, gran. And just ended up giving a whole good night, but fell asleep.
Yeah.
And we both woke up next to each other like, oh fuck, what's
You're like,
going on here?
fuck, I shagged another dwarf.
Your grand that was in the corner going, fucking you done well there, you broke the record with your grand.
So long you can hold your breath under your gran.
Every time you do his accent, you go more Geordie. So that time his grandma was just Aunt McPartland. What's the time on that?
1 minute or 1 hour, 10 minutes.
I was gonna say that's the longest minute of my fucking life.
Was that a minute?
Yeah.
Come out of the room.
His grand just going, ah!
Have you anything to promote to the people while you're...
Yes, I've got my own podcast. Both of these fine gentlemen have been on. Hot Water's Green Room podcast, so check that out. And I'm doing a tour. I'll be playing Belfast and Dublin 21st and 22nd of October. Limelight 2 in Belfast and Whelan's in Dublin, so please come along to that.
Yeah, we'll have the ticket link to the show in the description of the episode, Paddy.
I don't know what to say.
You know, just don't say you
I've
fancy your
shows-
mum and we're fine.
I've chosen.
Lean into
Yes.
the mic.
Well, yeah.
Lean
Hello?
into the mic, yeah.
Hello. Hello.
That's too far.
I have shows in the SSE Arena on the 8th of September. Tickets still available. And I have the Millennium Forum in Derry on the 4th of November. I have Dublin on the 17th of September in the Laughter Lounge. And I have London on September the 30th in Leicester Square Theatre. Get involved, get yourselves tickets. And I'll be in Edinburgh Fringe, 2nd till the 16th. Get your tickets.
Yes, I'm doing the Ulster Hall on November 4th. Tickets are fucking picking up again, so get them while you can because they're going to sell out, hopefully. And I'm also doing the Edinburgh Fringe, the food run, so come see me at the Pleasant Cellar at 5:30. Other than that, thank you for joining us this week.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, mate.
Nice one,
You
mate.
freak. Thank you for joining us this week on Mudblood. Thank you to our
Enjoy
guest,
this
Ed
episode.
Camper. Thank you very much.
Fred West.
I feel electric when